Jai Shri Krishna, Radhe Radhe. We have been listening to the meanings of Vishnu Sahasranama. In the previous videos, we learned till Shloka number 20. Today, we will be hearing the meanings of from 21 till Shloka number 30. I bow down to all my gurus. I bow down at the lotus feet, and I bow down at the lotus feet of Sri Hari residing in all your hearts. May they bless me that I explain these meanings with full bhava, with full feelings to you, as they intend to do. Shloka number 21. Marichiridamano hamsaha suparno bhujagottamaha hiranyanaabha sutapaha padmanabha prajapatihi. Marichi. Marichi means effulgence. I am the effulgence of everything. Bhagavan says this in Gita. Tejas Nam Aham in Gita. Means he is the effulgence. Tej comes when we are meditating. Tejas is a aura that we develop around us and an effulgence that we develop in ourselves. Bhagavan says here the name is Marichi. Marichi means the greatest effulgence, that is Marichi. Then the next name is Damanaha. Damana means somebody who restrains, who controls. So one of the meaning that comes out is when we die, who is controlling? God. Whatever activities you do in this world, when death comes, final restraint, done. Restraint, or the orders have been given. Everything stop right now, come back. So he is that final death, the greatest restraint. Another meaning that comes out is when there are vicious things happening in the world, evil things happening, so many, who gives the restraint order to all the evil? Bhagavan. So he is Damanaha. Next meaning that comes out is whatever the negative tendencies we have in our heart, the one who puts an end to all of them, controls them, restrains them, he is called Damanaha. So Marichi, Damanaha, Hamsaha. Hamsa means in the Vedas there is a great declaration. It says Aham Brahmasmi. I am the Brahman. Hamsaha comes from the word Aham Saha. I am that. Meaning, one way to see is Bhagavan is everything. Bhagavan says, I am that. Whatever you see, I am that. And another way to see is I am me, the soul is that. Means me, the soul, is part of Bhagavan. So Hamsaha means the Jivatma, the living conditioned soul, and Paramatma, Bhagavan, we are both one in quality. So that is called Hamsaha. The Lord is Saha, Aham means me. Alright, the next word is Suparnaha. Parna means wings. The one who has beautiful Parna, beautiful wings, is called Suparnaha. And so when we say the one who has beautiful wings, automatically our mind says Garuda, on which Lord Vishnu rides. So that Garuda, Bhagavan Vishnu, Vishnu's vehicle, is him. One meaning is that. Another meaning is that in Upanishads they say in our heart there are two birds. Means the living soul, the living condition, the soul Jivatma, and the super soul Paramatma. So that Paramatma is having two wings. Even the Jivatma has two wings. Paramatma is the Jivatma means the soul, us. We have two wings by which we are flying and we are doing a lot of things. What we are doing? We are doing dharmic and adharma. Means whatever it's prescribed duties that we are doing, and sometimes we do things which are not prescribed in the scriptures. So the one who does all these things has two wings. Bhagavan is Paramatma. He also has these two wings of dharma and adharma. Dharma means something that is done as per the prescribed duties, and something that is done which is not recommended in the scriptures, that is called adharma. So that who has both of these is called Suparna. So he is like that Shakshi bird. Sakshi means the witness bird who is looking at the other bird, which is the soul bird. Soul is always eating something and it is suffering. When it is doing good things, as recommended in the scriptures, then it is good for the soul. But when it is doing bad things, not recommended in the scriptures, then he is doing adharmic. Adharmic means against the dharma, against the religious principles. So he is suffering. But Bhagavan is Suparna. He is having the wings of dharma, adharma both, and he is just watching. So he is called as Suparna, the one who has the wings of dharma and adharma. He is called Suparna. Then Bhujagottamaha. Bhujag is, there are reptiles. So out of all the reptiles, the biggest reptile is Anantanag and Sheshnag on whom he sleeps. So Anantanag is like 1,000-hooded serpent. So that 1,000-hooded sacred serpent mentioned in the Puranas is Ananta. In Gita, Bhagavan says, Anantas chashmi naganam. I am Ananta in the reptiles. So that is why he is called Bhujagottam, the best of all the reptiles. Hiranyanaabha, the one who supports Hiranyagarbha. Hiranyagarbha means the creator Brahma. So one who supports Brahma, he is called Hiranyagarbha, or Hiranyanaabha means, Hiranya means golden and Nabha means his navel. So he has golden navel, and that is why he is called Hiranyanaabha. Sutapaha. Sutapa means one who has glorious tapas. Tapas in the sense austerity. So Bhagwan has incarnated as Nar Narayan. He sits in Badrika Badrinath. He is meditating even today. It is said in the Puranas that those who go to Badrinath, they get Bhagwan's tapasya. So Bhagwan from his own example shows us that we have to do austerity. We have to do tapasya. What is austerity? We do austerity by our mouth, by our speech. We do austerity by our mind. Austerity with our actions. All this is mentioned in Gita. Austerity of the speech is in telling things which are good, which do not hurt people, which are truthful, which the austerity of speech is talking about God, doing kirtan, chanting Bhagwan's name. This is austerity of speech. Austerity of mind. Austerity of mind is thinking good for the world. Thinking good things. Even in your mind, you must not hurt anybody. That is austerity of mind. Restraining the mind from going into the worldly nonsense, getting swayed away. That is, restraining the minds is the austerity of the mind. Similarly, austerity of all your actions. You must do those actions which are helpful for your growth, spiritual growth. You should not do those actions which will bring you down. That is the austerity of your body. So those who practice these three austerities, that is called tapas. Bhagwan from his own example sets this. He comes as Buddha, does austerities and shows how you can get liberation. He comes as Narayana, I already mentioned. He is doing tapasya there. He comes as Kapil Bhagwan, doing tapasya. He comes as Jadbharat, doing tapasya. You read Bhagavatam and there are stories of saints, of all these people who are doing tapasya. And Bhagwan has come into different forms to show us that tapasya can lead you to liberation. Tapasya means austerity. So the one who has glorious tapa, he is called as Sutapaha. And Padmanabha, he has a navel from which supports the creative power, or which has a lotus in it, and that is why he is called as Padmanabha. Prajapati means the Lord of all creatures. So Bhagwan, when we see these shlokas, this talks about Bhagwan's expansion. So when we say Padmanabha, he has become the Brahma. Then when we say Prajapati, means he is the one who becomes Prajapati, who creates all of us. So in creation, there are two types of creation. One creation is how Brahmaji creates from his mind. So all that expansion has come from Bhagwan Vishnu only. The next expansion is how we were created by a man-woman relationship. So this starts from Prajapati onwards. So that is why he is called Prajapati. So this was the meanings of Shloka number 21. Now we get to the meaning of Shloka number 22. Amrityu sarvadrik singha sandhata sandhim asthira sandhiman sthirah ajo durmarshana shasta vishrutatma surariha. Bhagwan is Amrityu. Amrityu means he is deathless. He does not know any birth, death, decay. All these five great modification does not apply to him. So he is, Bhagwan is Amrityu. In Gita he says, Vinashyantam ya pashyati sa pashyati. He says, that which is decaying, people see it is decaying. But beyond that decay also there is no decay. So that is me. Meaning, when we see that these bodies, say, we die, our body is dying. But the body is actually breaking into all the five elements. And those five elements are mixing into five elements. So if we say the body went away, no, the body didn't go away. Because the body was made by mixing these five elements. Now the five elements have gone back to their five elements. So nothing is gone. So it appears that, okay, something is decaying. But even after the decay, whatever is left, that is not decayed. That is called Bhagwan. That is not died. Is called Bhagwan. And he is called Amrityuhu, the one who does not perish. Then comes Sarvadrik. Sarvadrik means he is the witness of everything in all direction. He is seeing everything and he knows everything. Then comes Singha. Singha means the lion. So the moment I said lion, everybody will say, oh, Narsimha Avatar. Narsimha Avatar ki jai. There is one more meaning. Now I am going to tell you this from Tripura Rahasya. So in Tripura Rahasya, all of you know the story of Dhumralochan. Those who read the Durga Shapsati also will know Dhumralochan. So to kill Dhumralochan was a asura, was a demon. To kill him, Ma came on a lion. Divine Mother Tripura came on a lion. She took Durga Avatar and she came on a lion. That lion is nothing but Vishnu. So this brother-sister, their brother-sister are always ready to fight these demons. So sometimes when Vishnu is weak, Devi will come with her power. And sometimes Devi is there and Vishnu goes and supports her. So wherever there is any problem in any part of the universe, these two are always ready to fight. So when Devi came to fight Dhumralochan, at that time, Vishnu became the lion of Devi. And that is why the name comes Simha. So whenever you see Vishnu, whenever you see the lion, you must know this is the brother who has become the lion. Alright, so this is Simha. And then in Gita also Bhagavan says, Mriganam cha mrigendoham, mrigendroham, I am Mrigendra, I am the great lion. Why the lion? Because lion when it roars in the jungle, everybody is scared. So the roar of Narayana kills all the animal passions in us. And he is the king of the forest. Lion is the king of the forest. What forest? This forest of Sansar, the world. So he is the king of this world and his roar drives away all the animals. Meaning the one who is chanting the name of Narayana, all the animalistic tendencies will go away and then he becomes the king of this body. Then comes the name Sandhata. Sandhata means the regulator, one who correlates the fruits and the actions of every living being. He is Sandhata. Sandhiman. Sandhiman is who makes this, who joins basically. He is the supreme law and he is the lawmaker. So he is the one who is the supreme law and the supreme lawmaker, and he is inside every living being. So everybody is suffering. So because everybody is suffering, it appears that he is also suffering. Bhagavan comes as Krishna. He incarnates as Krishna or he incarnates as Ram. He is Bhagavan himself. But it appears when you read their story that they were all suffering. Krishna is born in a jail. And then he leaves the jail. Then he is being tormented by so many asuras throughout his life. 7-year-old kid, he has to go to Mathura to kill Kamsa. Even before a birth, so much problems are created in his life till the end of his life. So it appears that he is suffering, but he is not suffering. So Sandhiman means somebody who is conditioned by the actions. So all the living beings are suffering, but Bhagwan is there inside them. It appears that he is also suffering, but he is actually the enjoyer. He is enjoying. So that person who is joining both these things, the action and the fruit of action. First of all, he is the one. Sandhata means he is the giver of those fruits, and then he joins the fruit of action. And he is called as Sandhiman. And then Sthiraha. Sthira means who is firm, who is consistent, is never changing. Ajaha. Aja means, there are two meanings for Aja. Aja means one who is never born. So that is Ajaha. But Aja comes from a dhatu, Sanskrit dhatu, which means something that is thrown off, something that enters and then throws off. That is the meaning. So here how do we apply the meaning? When we are chanting Bhagwan's name, Bhagwan enters into our heart, and when he enters into our hearts, he throws away all the animalistic tendencies. All the demons are driven away. So Aja means the one who comes and then drives away all the enemies. He is called Ajaha. Durmarshanaha. Durmarshana means the one who cannot be attacked and vanquished by all the evil forces. So he is called Durmarshanaha. Shasta. Shasta means the one who rules over the universe. He is a great administrator. Vishrut Atma. Vishrut Atma. All the Shrutis, all the Gyan, whatever is there, they all talk about one Bhagwan who is the ultimate absolute truth. So that ultimate absolute truth, which is mentioned in all the knowledge given by the Shrutis, and that is denoted by the term Atma. So in Shrutis, the term that is called Atma is called Vishrut Atma, and that Vishrut Atma is who? But Bhagwan Vishnu. So we worship, we pray to him. And then that Vishrut Atma is also Surariha. Surariha means the one who destroys the enemies of all the celestial devatas. He is called Surariha. And another meaning is, same thing, when we have devotion towards him and when we invoke him, all the negative, inimical negative tendencies in us and around us, all the obstacles are removed. So he is called Surariha. Then comes Guru. How does he remove? So this is very important stanza for me. Gurur Guruttamo Dhama Satya Satya Parakramaha Nimisho Animisha Sragvi Vachaspati Udharadihi. He is Guru. In Gita, not in Gita, in Bhagavad, Bhagavan says to Uddhav, Acharyo Mam Vijaniya. Know the Acharya. Acharya means your teacher as me. Navamanyet karachit. Na mrityu buddhi suyat. Sarvadevo maya guru. He says, Acharya, the teacher is my form. Do not think of him as any ordinary person. All devatas verily reside into the Guru. So first he says, the Guru, the teacher is my form. Here what is the name given to Vishnu, to Bhagwan Vishnu? Vishnu is Guru. He gives us the ultimate knowledge. He gives the all the knowledge. He gives us Gita. So he is Guru. We call Krishna Vande Jagat Guru. So all vidyas, all knowledge comes from him. The Guru is the one who initiates the seekers in all the sacred scriptures. That person is called Guru. Now there are various types of Gurus. One who is the initiating Guru, Diksha Guru. Sometimes people get initiated in their childhood and the Guru has left the body. Then what do they do? Those seekers. The Guru is not there. But then will that seeker not get guidance? He gets. He gets from other Gurus. He gets from books. So those other Gurus who are giving him the knowledge, they are called as Siksha Gurus. Then there are Gurus, like books also, Granth. Gita is a Guru. Ramayana is a Guru. Srimad Bhagavatam is a Guru. All these are Gurus. And then there are Path Pradarshak Guru, means you want to learn certain Vidya, certain thing. Somebody may want to learn Patanjali Yoga, they'll go to some teacher. Somebody may want to learn Tantra, they will go to some one teacher. Somebody wants to learn Sankhya, they will go to another teacher. So different types of yoga, different types of schools are there. So they approach different gurus. So these are called Path Pradarshak gurus who guide them. And then amongst all these gurus, there is one guru, which is called the Chaitya Guru. The Guru means your conscience, your inner voice who lives in your heart. And that Bhagavan in Gita says, it's me. I'll reside in people's heart. And I guide them. From me comes remembrance and from me comes forgetfulness. I am the Vedas and I am that is to be known. I am the one who gives them all the knowledge. I stay in my devotees' heart as the torch of knowledge. And I drive away all the darkness from their hearts. Ajnanati mirandasya jnananjana shalakaya. That is Guru. The one who removes all the ignorance is Guru. And Bhagavan says, I am the one. So, when we hear about all this, there are two words given here. Guru, Gurutamaha. Gurutama means the greatest teacher. So, all Gurus are there, but the Guru of all the Gurus, the greatest teacher is Bhagavan. So, we pray to him. Then comes Dhama. Dhama means the ultimate destination, the goal, the sacred destination. After going there, there is no more questions left. You go to the Guru, you approach the Guru, you have so many questions. But finally, when you come to the realization, where there is no verbal communication also, the realization happens. At the point of realization, you are actually seeing Bhagavan. And Bhagavan is in the Atma Roop, the soul's form. And the soul is the form of knowledge. So that knowledge and that place, reaching there are no questions left. That ultimate abode is called as Dham. That pure consciousness, that effulgence is called as Dham. So here the names are Guru, Guruttamo, Dhamaha, and then comes the name Satyaha. He is the ultimate truth. Whatever you have read, whatever you have walked on the path, whatever you understood, he is the ultimate truth. Satyaha, Satya Parakramaha, he is the dynamic truth. Whatever is happening, whatever actions he has done, when he comes on earth, he incarnated as Ram, as Krishna, whatever he has done, he was always active. In all his actions, he has only shown the way of truth. So he's called Satya Parakrama. Before, when he came as Krishna incarnation, Brahmaji gave one stuti. And in that stuti he says to Bhagavan, Bhagavan, Satyavratam Satyaparam Trisatyam Satyasya yonim nihitam cha satye Satyasya satyam rita satya netram Satyatmakam tam sharanam prapannaha. So Bhagavan incarnated as Krishna, but before incarnating as Krishna, he came as Vishnu in the jail. And Brahmaji knew. And Brahmaji says, O Lord, you never deviate from your vow. You are Satya Vratam. You cannot be stopped by anybody. You are the absolute truth. Param Satyam. You are Tri Satyam, the one who is always present as the absolute truth. Before this cosmic manifestation, during the cosmic manifestation, and after the cosmic manifestation. Whatever is, when you see some things, it appears as truth. But when it is gone, does the truth go away with that? No, the truth is there. That truth, some truth are, you just make a conclusion. So the conclusive truth is also you. Some truth are the real truth, that is also you. Some, their conclusions cannot be made, but they are mentioned in the books. That truth is also you. So the ultimate truth, the absolute truth is only you. You are Satyasya Yonim. From you all the truth comes. You have entered into Satyasya Yonim Nihitam cha Satya. You have entered into the truth. Satyasya Satyam. You are the truth of all truths. Rita Satya Netram. You are the origin of the truth that is pleasing. Satyatmakam. Everything pertaining to you, O Lord, whether you incarnate as a small kid and do all this, whatever you have done in Ram Avatar, you have done so many leelas. You are incarnating as Krishna. All that what you do is all truth. Your body is truth. Your knowledge is truth. Your pleasure is truth. We come down to you. We are completely under your protection, O Lord. We offer our full surrender to you. So Bhagwan means Satya. Bhagwan means the absolute truth. So here the same word they are using. Satyaha, Satya, Parakramaha. And then he says, Nimishaha, Animishaha. Nimisha means closing the eyes. Animisha means opening the eyes. Bhagwan, after, when the annihilation happens, Bhagwan goes to sleep. Yoga Nidra helps him sleep. But even when, so that sleeping is like a nimisha, like he just blinked his eyes, it's called sleeping. And when he opens his eyes, the creation starts again. So nimisha means blinking, opening, blinking, opening. In blinking, annihilation happens. Opening, the creation starts again. Now, these both words are very important because here it says nimisha and animishaha. So, when we sleep, we forget everything. But when Bhagwan sleeps, he does not forget anything. He's always awake, even though his eyes may be appeared as closed. He is like Jagannath Ji. Jagannath Ji does not have any eyelids, so he does not blink. Jagannath means the Lord of the universe. His eyes are round, without any eyelids. That means he's looking at everything. Another form is his fish incarnation. Have you seen the fishes? The fish never closes their eyes. Of course, they don't have eyelids, so they never close. So the fishes, the eyes are always open, even when they are sleeping. So that is Bhagwan. His eyes are always open. So Nimishaha and Animishaha. Then he's Shragvi. Shragvi means the one who wears a garland. Bhagwan wears different type of garlands. One of his garland is known as Vajanti Mal. Vajanti Mal means the one who is always victorious. Another garland which he wears is garland of flowers, different flowers, whatever is available. That's why it's called one Mali. One more garland he wears where he is wearing flowers of 5 colors. All these 5 different colors indicate his devotees in 5 different mellows, the way they worship. Some worship him in Shantras, some worship him in the Dasya, means serving as a servant, like Hanumanji. Some worship him as Sakhyaras, like a friend. Some worship him as parental, Vatsalya Bhav, and some worship him as conjugal lover, like the gopis. So Bhagwan wears all these five flowers, indicating these 5 different mellows in which the devotees are worshipping him. So Bhagwan wears all these garlands, and that is why he is called as Sragvi. And then Vachaspatir Udhardi. Vachaspati is the name given to somebody who is very eloquent, who can speak about the supreme law of life. And Dhi means the power. Udardhi means who has a large-hearted intelligence. So the one who is large-hearted intelligence and gives all the intelligence, all the knowledge, just like he gave it in Gita. He is called as Vachaspatir Udardihi. The one who stays on the tongue of the devotees is called Vachaspati, and that's why he is called Vachaspatir Udardihi. Now we go to stanza number 24. Agranir Gramani Shriman Nyayo Neta Samiranaha Sahasramurdha Vishwatma Sahasraksha Sahasrapat. He is Agranihi, the one who guides us to the end of the final destination. His Shlokas. He is a Gramanihi, the one who controls, guides and leads everybody, the flock of people. He is called Gramanihi. He is Shriman. Shriman means the one who has all the Shri, all the prosperity with him. Nyayaha, he is the ultimate justice. And in spiritual world, whatever the logical arguments, the conclusion of the logical arguments, that is Bhagwan Vishnu. Neta, he is the leader. Samiranaha. Samir means the air. So when we are breathing, so he is living through all the living beings through the medium of breath. So he's called Samiranaha. He is inside the body in the form of 5 pranas. He's called Samiranaha. And then Sahasramurdha Sahasrapat. Murdha means he who has endless number of heads. So he is living in all the living beings, and that is why he has endless number of heads. Murdha, Vishwatma, he is the very soul of the universe. Vishwatma, Sahasraksha, he has innumerable eyes. Sahasrapat, innumerable feet. He is in everyone. That's why he has many heads, many eyes, many feet together. And he is Vishwatma. One more name given here means he is the soul of this universe. Now we go to stanza 25. Avartano nivritatma sambrita sampramardanaha asaham vartako vahanir anilodhar nidaraha. He is Avartana. Avartana means the one who cannot be seen. He is unseen. He is unseen because of his Maya. Avartano nivritatma, and he is inside everything, but yet he is nivrit. He is beyond all of this. He cannot be identified with matter. He is beyond matter. Sambritaha. Sambrita is again the same thing. The one who is completely covered by Maya. He is called Sambritaha. Sampramardanaha. The one who persecutes everybody, those who are sensuous, evil-minded, those who are Rakshasas, he persecutes them, and that is why he is called Sampramardanaha. And even in us, when we are praying to him, whatever lower instincts that we have, the carnal instincts we have, he kills them all. And the biggest thing that he kills is the ego. So the one who kills this ego, this pride, he is called Sampramardanaha. Aha Samvartakaha. Aha means the day. Samvartakaha means the one who changes the day. So he thrills every day. There's a new day, a new beginning. So he thrills every day and he's changing every day. And he comes as the sun. Everybody gets up with new energy and a new day begins. So that is why he's called as Aha Samvartakaha. Vahani. He's called fire. Anilaha. Anilaha has different meanings. The one simple meaning is air. So he is in the form of air. Second meaning is Adi Rahitaha, means he is beginningless. The third meaning is he is the eater of food. And the fourth meaning is homeless, means he is pervading everywhere. So he is Anilaha, he is Dharnidaraha. Dharnidara means he is holding the earth. So there are many meanings. He came as Varaha avatar and he bore incarnation, and he brought the earth outside from the water. He became the Kurma avatar and is holding the earth as a Kurma avatar. So Dharnidhara, he has many incarnations where he has shown that he is the one who is holding the earth. So Dharnidhara. Now we go to stanza 26. Suprasada prasannatma Vishwadrik Vishwabhuk Vibhu Satkarta Satkrita Sadhu Janur Narayano Naraha. Suprasada, the one who is very easily pleased, and when he is pleased, he gives everything to his devotee. Forget about devotees, even to those who have done bad to him. But he knows they are all mine. So he gives liberation to even them. For example, Putana, she came to kill him as a baby, but he sucked her life, and he gave her the position of a mother in the Goloka Dham. Why? Because in previous life Putana was a sister of Bali, and Bhagwan had gone there as Vaman avatar, and Putana looked at Vaman and she was like, what a beautiful baby, I wish I had a baby like this. Bhagwan knew it. But when Bhagwan cheated Bali, she got angry. And when she got angry, she's like, I will kill this boy. So then in next incarnation, she comes as Putna trying to kill him, but Bhagwan knows that she had liked him also. And Bhagwan returns that favor, and Bhagwan gives her the position of a mother. That is Bhagwan. You love him or you hate him. But if you are thinking about him, he will give you liberation. That is Suprasada. Under all circumstances, when he's satisfied, he'll give you everything. He is Prasannatma, always happy. Vishwadrik, He is holding the universe. Vishwabhuka, he is enjoying the universe. Vibhuhu, the one who manifests himself in endless varieties of forms, he is Vibhuhu. Satkarta, the one who revels and adores those who are good and wise. Satkritaha, those who are worshipping, he is worshipped by those who are good. So he is called Satkritaha. Sadhu, he one who functions according to the righteous conduct. He is sadhu. Sadhyati iti sadhu. Sadhu means somebody who is training their mind, their action, their speech to be on the righteous path. Bhagavan says in Bhagavatam that I live in the hearts of the sadhus and sadhus live in my heart. They do not think of anything else except for me, and I do not think of anything other than them. So sadhu is that person who is always thinking about Bhagavan. That person is sadhu and Bhagavan is sadhu. Jahanu, he is a leader of men, the one who leads them along the good path and takes them from away from the darkness of ignorance and enlightens them and takes them to the Parampad or the Paramdham. He is Narayanaha, Nara. Narayana means Bhagavan. So here the two names are given, Narayan and Nara. One I have already told, he is Nar Narayan in Badrikashram. And another name for Narayan is, he is the shelter. Ayan means shelter, Nara means man. The one who is a shelter for all men, he is called Narayana. Nara also means Atma, and from all the Atma, all the different elements came. Bhagwan is, all the elements are in Bhagwan's shelter. So that is why he is called Narayana. Nara also means Ishvara, and the elements or the tattvas, they are born out of him, are called Nara. And the one who is the controller, the regulator, and the very source of all existence in these very tattvas is called Narayanaha. Then comes another name, Naraha. Nara means waters. The one who is in the water is called Narayana. There is one beautiful shloka where there was a bhav that Bhagwan is in a leaf. A small baby Bhagwan, baby Balagopal is in a leaf, and that leaf is floating in water, and he has his tongue, from his feet in his mouth. Kararavinde padaravindam mukharavinde viniveshayantam vatasya patrasya pute shayanam balam mukundam manasa smarami. So Lord is here in this shloka is described as a small baby who is lying in the waters and holding in his lotus hand his own lotus feet and sucking his own toe with his own lotus lips, and the lotus child resting playfully upon a banyan leaf floating on the waters of the deluge. I meditate on this Narayana. So Naraha means that water. So, and then Naraha, the last word is Naraha. Nara means the one who guides. The one who is guiding everybody is called Naraha. Stanza 27. Asankhyayo aprameyatma vishishta shishta kritsuchihi siddhartha siddha sankalpaha siddhida siddhi sadhanaha. Asankhyayo. Sankhya means numbers. Asankhyo means numberless. He has numbers. He has so many forms. Nobody can count. So he is Asankhya. Aprameya Atma. You take out all the proof to try to prove him. It is very difficult to prove him. So, who is beyond any proofs is called Aprameya Atma. Vishishta, he is special. He is unique. He transcends everything. And he is called Vishishta. Shishtakrit, the one who governs everybody. The one who is a lawmaker is called Shishtakrit. Suchihi, the one who is pure. And Siddhartha, the one who has gained everything that he wants to gain. Siddha Sankalpa, whatever he thinks is done. So he's never weak in his willpower. Whatever is willed, only that will happen. So Siddha Sankalpa, Siddhidaha, the one who gives Siddhis, all the appropriate awards for all the actions. Siddhi Sadhanaha, the one who is the very secret force that enables the seeker to continue in his sadhanas, in his practice. So his siddhi sadhanaha. Now we go to stanza 28. Vrishahi Vrishabho Vishnur Vishwarup Vishwaparva Vishodaraha Vardhano Vardhamanascha Vivikta Shruti Sagaraha. Vrishahi. Vrisha means it's a portion in the Vedas, and it actually means the leftovers of the yagyas. So yagyashishta. So whatever is left over in the yagya, that is called Vrishahi. Vrisha also means dharma. Ahi means the carrier of dharma. So Vishahi, the one who is the carrier of dharma, is called Vishahi. The one who is the leftover of yagyas, he is called Vrishahi. And then comes Vrishabha. Vrisha also means punya, the merits. So, and Ahi means the day. So day by day, whatever karmas we are doing, all the merits which shine forth, that is called Vrishahi. Then comes Vrishabha. Vrishabha means, again, Vrisha means dharma. So for devotees, the one who showers all his blessings, he is called as Vrishabha. Vishnu. Vishnu means the one who is all pervading. Vrishaparvaha. Vrisha means dharma and Parvam means ladder. So who is the ladder of dharma? He is called Vrishaparvaha. Vrishodaraha. Vrisha means rains and rain belly. So from his belly comes forth everything. So that is why he is called as Vrishodaraha. Vardhanaha, the one who is always increasing, nurturing, nourishing. He is called Vardhanaha. And Vardhamanaha, the one who grows in multi-dimension. He is called Vardhamanaha. Viviktaha, though he is multidimensional, yet he is solitary. Viviktaha. So he is in everything. And then comes Shruti Sagaraha. All the Shrutis, all the Vedas there are so many Shrutis, so many Vedas, so many Puranas, so many Upanishads, everything is talking about him. So he is the ocean of Shruti Sagaraha, the ocean for all rivers of all scriptural thoughts. Now we go to Shloka number 29. Subhujo Durdharo Vagmi Mahendro Vasido Vasuhu Naika Rupo Brihad Rupa Sipi Vishta Prakashanaha. Subhuja, the one who has beautiful limbs, he is called Subhujaha. Durdharaha, very difficult to comprehend even by the yogis. That is why he is Durdharaha. Vagmi, who is very eloquent, he is called Vagmi. And Mahendraha, who is a lord of Indra. And also in philosophy, the mind is called as Indra. So who is the lord of the mind, he is called Mahendra. Vasudaha, the one who, Vasu means wealth, the one who gives wealth is called Vasudaha. Vasuhu has three meanings. One is wealth, one is the veil, Achadanam, and the one is the sun. So in all the three forms, he is the one. So that is why he is Vasuhu. Vasu also means Vasati iti Vasuhu, the one who is living everywhere. He is called Vasuhu. We bow down to him. So these were the names. Naika Rupaha, though he is pervading everywhere, but you cannot call him from one form. So he is Naika Rupaha, the one who has infinite forms. Brihad Rupaha, who is vast, of infinite dimensions. Shipi Vishtaha, he is a sacrificial animal, but here sacrificial animal means one who sanctified all dedicated offerings, poured into all fields of selfless sacrifices. Means when we are doing the yagya, all the animalistic tendencies are going away. When we surrender ourselves to him, the animal in us goes away. So that animal that goes away to him, he takes it. It's called not the real animal, the animal in us, all our ego, our anger, all those bad habits that we have, all the negative tendencies. The one who takes these negative tendencies, those negative tendencies are called as animal, and they are called as Shipi Vishtaha. And she also means waters, and Sipi means that which drinks water. So he is like the sun which drinks the water. So we bow down to him. Prakashanaha, he is like that sun who is illuminating everything, all pervading consciousness in everything. He is Prakashanaha. Now we come to the last shloka. Ojas tejo jyotidhara prakashatma pratapanaha riddha spashtaksharo mantras chandranshu bhaskara dyutihi. He is Ojas tejo jyotidhara. Ojas means when we eat, all the stamina that we get, that's called Ojas. When we do this tapasya, when we do austerity, chanting, meditation, this Ojas gets converted into Tejas. Tejas means the effulgence or brilliance in us, So Ojas is used for our daily day to work. But Tejas is we become very knowledgeable, that is called Tejas. All the energy gets converted into spiritual energy. That is called Tejas. And when this gets converted into spiritual energy, we become brilliant. We get an aura around us. That aura is called Dyuti. So Bhagwan is the one who is maintaining all these three things: Ojas, Tejas, and Dyuti. So we bow down to him. Prakashatma, he is the effulgent self. Pratapanaha, the one who manifests himself as the thermal energy of the sun. Sun heats everything, so he is the heat. Riddhaha, the one who is having all sorts of prosperity, including knowledge and wealth. So that is, and strength. So he is Riddha. And Spashtaksharaha, he is indicated by one single clear sound, and that is the sound of Omkar. And Mantraha, he is indicated by all the mantras in the Vedas. So he is Mantraha. Chandramshuhu, he is the rays of the moon. And Bhaskara Dyutihi, he is the rays of the sun. So we bow down to this form of Bhagwan, which is the moon, the sun, the mantra, the Om, and to also many forms which is indicated in these many passages. So with this we come to end of 30 shlokas. In next video we will cover up the rest of the shlokas. Till then, Radhe Radhe, Jai Shri Krishna.